everyone, let's start with our next question, and the question number is 739, and the problem we have given is daily temperatures. So let's move towards our problem statement. This is very interesting question, so let's get started. Given an array of integers temperatures, like we have given an integer names array, integers of array names temperatures, and that is basically representing the daily temperatures. Actually we have given an array, and in this array we have an integer that basically representing the daily temperatures. And what we have to do, we have to return an array answer such that answer of I, and what our answer array will contain, that it is the number of days you have wait for the ith day to get a warmer temperature. If there is no future day for which this is possible, keep answer of I equal to 0. So I know it's gonna a little bit difficult for understand, so let's move towards the example first. Like this is we have given an array of temperatures, and these are the daily temperatures, right? And what we have to do, we have to check the number of days we have to wait for the next day to get a warmer. Like we are here, and at this point we move towards to see that which day now we have a warmer day. So we need to check the greater number for the 73. So at we are here, so we just need to check if there is any number that is greater than 73. So yes, when we move towards, we get 74. So how much difference we have? One difference. So for one day we have to wait for to get a warmer temperature. Likewise, we just move towards our position at that place, and we check that if there is any number that is greater than 74, and we check that yes, 75. So and here we also have one number of difference, like we have to wait for to get a warmer temperature, so we return 1. So when we reached here, we checked if there any number that is greater than 75, we move towards next. So here we saw there is no number. Then we move towards, then here there is no number that is greater than 75. Then we move towards next. But when we move at this place, so here we get 76. So 76 is greater than 75. So what we do, we will do to get the number. This is day 6. So we will subtract the index of day 6 from the index of day, like 0, 1, 2, 1, 2. So 6 minus 2 will return 4. So here we get the 4. Let's practice it by doing it on so let's practicing by doing it on the whiteboard. Meanwhile we move towards the example 2. Here we get the temperature 30, 40, 50 and 60, and what we have to do, we need to return how much we have to wait for. So here there is gap of 10 difference. So here we just get one number of differences we have, and here we also get one number of difference number. So at that place we saw that there is no more number that is greater than 60, so simply we return 0 here. So yes, let's move towards our problem here, how we can solve this problem. So basically this problem is of the stack problem. We can solve this problem by many ways. We can do it with the brute force approach, like we can initialize our pointers and just move towards or traverse our pointers until we get the answer. So but it will increase our time complexity, it will return big O of n square. So we need to focus on the linear solutions that are more efficient. So we move towards our the stack solution. Here we get that like we can say here is we can create a stack. We can create a stack, and in this we can put our numbers, and the numbers that are in stack are less than the number that is are in the current index. So we will just pop out that number from our stack, and we will put that number that is current index and are greater. So basically we can say here is the temperatures, and we can see that this is day 0, day 1, day 2, day 3. Total we have the 8 days, and here mentioned the day 7. So it will returning those values, like when we return at place at this position, so it will say that 71. When we saw that there is any number greater than 71, if there is no, so it will, when we reached at here, so at the second position we get this greater number, like to get a warmer temperature, so that's why it is returning 0. So we saw that we check that we have a stack, like this is a stack. Oops. We can say this is a stack, and we can initialize our pointers, like here we can say that we just draw our stack, and we say that in temperature we have numbers of what, like we have numbers of 73, 74, 75, 71, 73, 74, 75, 71. It will take too much time, we just tally it from here. So we will start from our the end of the index, so to get rid of the complexity or to get easy of number. So we will put our 73 number at our stack. So here is 73, and then we will compare our 76, that if the number that is in stack is greater than the 76, so we will not pop this number from our stack, because we have to get a warmer temperature. So 76 is greater, so we will just pop 73 from our stack. So now the stack is empty, so we will put 76 in our stack. So when we move towards the 72, we saw that 72 is in our stack we have a greater value, that is greater temperature, and 72 is less. So we will put stack 76, and then we will also place that 72 in our stack. So here we will get the 76 and 72. So likewise we just mentioning that numbers to get the output, like how much number of days we have to wait. So let's move towards the coding part. Here we said that we have we are initializing numbers, like we have n, you can say we have n numbers, and let's we implement our code here. We just initialize that in the end we have the length of the temperatures we have given the input, and we just say that answer is starting from the 0 to n, where the length of the temperature we have. So we initialize our answer array with the all zeros, like and we will replace it with the numbers we are the days we are have to wait for that. And here we are initializing our stack, that is to keep just keep track of our indexes. So here we use the for loop, that is starting from the index to the range that is given, and we are just checking that while stack and the temperatures of I, like we have the numbers in our temperatures, and the stack is greater than the stack minus 1. It is showing that if the number is placing at the